Hello everyone, this is Matt the Speedstar, aka the Game Rebel here, ready to run through the next part of The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. So, we cleaned up Hyrule Castle last time. We don't ever really have to go back there unless I, well, want to go grab more stuff. Like, maybe more Royal Guard stuff. You know, trade it in for the gems over at the Riverside Stable. And just generally to bum around there, maybe destroy some Guardian turrets, get some more parts in that. But other than that, I have everything. I have all the Koroks, and I have everything that you really need to get there. All taken care of. So, all that's left to do in Hyrule Castle is just go for the final battle. Pretty much. Now, I said we were probably going to go open up some stuff, and we kind of are in a way, but not like what I was thinking of before. I remembered, now that I've gone up Death Mountain, I can finally start a particular side quest that we somewhat got a start on by buying that house in Hateno Village, and that is this over here. So heading over here, we're going to head into a new town that will only open up once you have bought that house in Hateno Village. This already started the side quest from the ground up. We're not going to finish it this video, but we are going to get halfway through it. But after you complete the side quest from the ground up... Yeah, welcome to Tarrey Town. But once you've completed from the ground up and finished this place, you not only have access to some new shops in that, but you'll have access to a special shop that deals in stuff that you can't normally buy. And this is very helpful too, especially if you like to, if you either sell off some of your other armors that you get from shrines and that, or, you know, you abuse really powerful stuff that you can't get anywhere. Anyway, Hudson here. I remember. Yeah, when you talk to this guy, it kind of goes back and forth with the conversation. It's about as chatty as Link really gets with anyone. So, he calls it Tarrey Town. I don't know why they named it Tarrey Town. So, anyway, there's just not enough to really get this going. And I kind of took care of a lot of the main requirements for this during my hiatus. And here's the thing. We need to build homes. To build homes, we need bundles of wood. So, from the ground up, we have to get 10 bundles of wood. That's just for this first part, however. Oh, by the way, if you quickly took notes, I actually went back to a previous autosave that I had before I started this, and I made sure to correct my mistake and give that one girl the Royal Guard shield that I didn't want, the one with the shield guard up. And I also bought a second ancient shield because it's an ancient shield. They're really nice. Oh, and remember I was talking about the whole thing with the bouncing the beams back with the Guardians? Yeah, I know that it said enhanced functionality allows it to deflect Guardian beams, but I kind of thought that it was if you were using it in general, but, you know, if you are too close to a Guardian when it fires that laser at this thing, it will still break the ancient shield. So, yeah, it'd be better off if you use this on the Guardian turrets inside Hyrule Castle. Or any stationary Guardian, for that matter. So, I already have the 10 bundles. Oh, right, now I remember why I came in here. I wanted to show you that in order to fully complete the side quest, you need to have 110 bundles of wood. So, talk to him after you've got the wood that you need. I'll probably get a few more pieces while I'm at it. Not on screen, though. If anything, though, all you really gotta do is just go to a heavily forested area and then just go bomb crazy. Not bomb arrow crazy, just bomb crazy. Anyway, there's a lot of boulders around here, and he needs someone with enough brute physical strength. Kind of why I waited until after I took care of my Death Mountain business, because we need a Goron. It's not really like a long shot, but there is one little detail that is really, really odd. In accordance with the official Bolson construction policy, that someone's name must end in son. Yeah. So essentially, you're trying to find and hire people to help out with Tarreytown, but they have to have their first name end in son. Here, I'll even go to it. The guidelines are unusually specific about this. Yeah, make that what you will. Anyway, we have to go to the southern mine, because that's where our guy is. I don't believe I talked to him, but I also need to make sure it's nighttime, because other than that, I won't be able to do this. So, I'm gonna see you at the southern mine there, because, not really much else I can do. Beam me up, Zelda! Now, I kinda wish I didn't have to do this, because, the Blood Moon's now actually gonna trigger. I think it's fine, though, because, to be honest, I'm not really holding on to it for anything. Not yet. Anyway, we need to find this guy, Grayson. And you are? His name is Grayson. He is a digger here. He digs and digs, day in and day out. And he's sick of it. Also, I don't know if that's, like, built into the hat or something, but I think he has hair. But anyway, this is the guy we need to look for, because, as you see there, his name ends with the S-O-N suffix. Tarreytown. Never heard of it. What's the deal with that place? And then we explain things without actually speaking. Because we are the silent protagonists, and always will be, from here until the end of time. We will always be the silent hero of the goddess. Somewhat. Anyway, so we have now recruited our Goron person. And he also has someone named Pellison, who will also somewhat be helping out. Yep, that little Goron kid over there. Yeah, even in this game, there's Goron kids. I mean, I've seen Gerudo kids, I've seen Zora kids, and we'll even see Rito kids. Yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna hurry back to Tarreytown, because I want to get this done as quick as I can, because I know the thing's gonna happen. So, I'll see you back at Tarreytown. Beam me up, Zelda! Adieu! So, after you have, I believe it's after you recruit the person that you're looking for, another house will show up. There's also the Fangin' Bone over there. Maybe I should stop by at some point. Not yet. Actually, I might want to hold off on that for right now. But anyway, when you go over to Tarreytown, you'll notice that there's another house. Our Goron pal is working over there, and we can talk to him real quick. He might be doing the same thing, but at least he's got a better purpose this time. And he's finding gems. In fact, his little brother there is actually selling them. Unfortunately, you have to buy them for 4 times the price of what they're worth when you sell them. But, oh yeah, I sold all my topazes to the lady in Goron City. That's why I have so many rupees. But yeah, you can get most of the gems here from the rare ore deposits. I think it only sells like 1 at a time though. So, it's not really helpful, but the option is there. Every time you find someone, there will be more and more available to you in Tarreytown. So believe me, this place is going to have a lot of variety. But of course, you can also just warp to those respective places as well, and you can get goods there. Especially Gerudo Town, since there's a lot that My English has escaped me again. It keeps doing that. I really need to... I need to find the words before I actually speak. But yeah, Gerudo Town just has a lot more available to you, to be honest, and there's our Blood Moon. Anyway, let's give him the 20 bundles of wood. Here you go. Next is... apparently, he needs a tailor. Because apparently his... and thank God they don't actually show up, because, that'd be a little too much for our current, age rating. And then he stereotypes a Gerudo. Yeah. And, as usual, the name must end in son. Now, I'm gonna have to warp to Gerudo Town, because there's actually another thing I want to do while I am there. And I figured I'll knock that out, and then I'll head to where we need to go, which is actually the Karakara Bazaar. So, I'm gonna have to become Linkle once again. So I will see you inside Gerudo Town. Evening, ladies. You know, since I, have the sand boots and I'm allowed in here while wearing them, I really should sell off the, Surwall. Because I don't need it. Anyway, I'm coming in here to the Gerudo Secret Club real quick. Because I have the money to, I can now buy the things that are in here. But first off, just to get that out of... But yeah, it's just like any regular shop. Even if it is, like, nice and exclusive. So, let's finally sell off this. Because I don't need it. I could sell off the earrings as well, because I honestly don't need these, because I already have the respective counterparts. Even though, I don't really like the rubber helm, but I'm not getting rid of that rubber helm. I might get rid of the soldier stuff, though, too, but I'm not going to get rid of it just yet. So I figured I'd just quickly get rid of that, because I don't need it anymore. But what we're here for is the Radiant set. Radiant set here, each piece here is 800 rupees and 3 luminous stones. The Radiant Mask, a special mask for members of the Gerudo Secret Club. Painted with dye made from crushed luminous stones, it gives off a lurid, mysterious glow in the dark. Or, as I think people like to nickname Link when he wears this, the Luchador Link set. Yeah. The Luchador Link set. 'Cause, you know, he's got a belt. He's wearing a mask. It looks intimidating. And it glows in the dark at night. But also, we're here for the Desert Voe set as well. I can get this somewhere else after I take care of what I need to do in the desert, but I might as well get it out of the way now. Both of these each, the entire sets, the Radiant and the Desert Voe set, are 2,400 rupees each. But anyway, the Desert Voe headband, spalder, and trousers. Kind of pointless to get them, but... like, it's kind of pointless to get the trousers at this point because I only use the sand boots while I'm out here. But I am getting the sets, and I will be upgrading them. Not that I really want to, though. I mean, like, I can tell you what the abilities are, but I have to get them because I have to show it off. Otherwise, it won't really be much of the 100% Let's Play that I like to do. And I need to put on the sand boots, otherwise I'm gonna get found out. And with that done, here it comes. I could quickly duck into the shrine, but that draw distance. Oh boy. Here we go. At the very least, this means I'll be able to go back into Hyrule Castle and get more Royal Guard stuff. But, time for the Blood Moon. We don't need to see that cutscene. We really don't. But now for the other reason... Oh, right. Right, now that I'm out here, I need to put something, Oh, right, and I just remembered. I can't do this until I wait till it's actually daytime. But you know what? I want to keep this in because ancient shield surfing! It's the best. It is just the best around. Honestly, this would be a lot better if I had some music to go with it, but, I don't feel like putting any music in. Maybe another time. To be honest, I actually want to do that for a, particular moment later on. Oh yeah, and that's the whole thing with the friction there. Because, I mean, I can just keep doing this, and I still manage to keep going for a good while. I guess that's what they meant by the, thing that the ancient shield has less friction compared to other shields. I had a burp there. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this if I wait till morning, but let's try it. The Gerudo that we're looking for is actually out here, so I don't have to worry about, Oh, good, she's up. This Gerudo lady right here is the one we are looking for. This is Ronson. I am. Why? So, let's talk with her. No male Gerudo. Exactly. Since it's so rare for a Vo to be born to a Gerudo, we seek out husbands from the world beyond Gerudo Town. That's why you see a lot of Gerudo actually outside the desert, just wandering. And apparently Ronson here is a gifted tailor. Again, it's kind of stereotyping here, but... well, what can you do? So, let's silently talk to her and give her the details about Tarrey Town. So with this, we'll actually have another shop open up while we are in Tarrey Town. And there we go. Another piece of the side quest taken care of. Now, I actually can't do the next part because it involves me going to Rito Village, which I haven't gone to yet. And once I do that, I actually trigger the cutscene with Bob Meadow, which I don't want to do yet. So, back to Tarrey Town we go. You know, while I'm at it, because it's a quick parachute all the way down, or paraglide, excuse me, all the way to Tarrey Town from here, I could quickly stop off at the Fairy Fountain and show you just what you need in order to upgrade the other things that we got. Including what I really wanted to upgrade, which is the Fierce Deity set. Hello, Mija. I haven't seen you in a while. So, what we have available to us. The Desert Vo set. Currently, you only need white shoe jelly. Now, I guess I'll spoil it here. What you get for the Desert Vo sets... I forgot if I talked about this before. But what you get for the Desert Vo set when you upgrade it twice is a low-level shock resistance. Essentially making this... you want to get these before you take on Va Naboris, because then that way you at the very least are able to deal with whatever's in there. But, you know, when you have the rubber set and you're inside Va Naboris, you don't need the Desert Vo set at all. In fact, all I really needed was at least the Spalder. That's all I really needed for this. Because I don't need shock resistance, because you don't see many electric enemies when you're outside, and there's not really too many of them in general. But then you also have the Vo stuff here. And next up, if you want to upgrade again, you will need White Shoe Jelly and Ice T-Swings. So I'll just do that real quick, and then I'll show off the other stuff. The other stuff being the Radiant set, which I can find right down here. Level 1 requires luminous stones and bokoblin guts, which means I will have to fight more black, blue, and silver bokoblins in order to get the guts I need. I'll show off at least one. Here, let's do the radiant shirt. I'm purposely leaving these in because it at least gives a little bit of extra length, because there's not really much else I have planned for this video. And then next up, you'll need moblin guts and luminous stones. You need a lot of luminous stones, so know where you can find the ore deposits that have them. And thankfully, I know of a bunch of places. And, oh, should I upgrade again? Oh, wait, I can't upgrade again, because to upgrade the Desert Foe Spalder again, I will need Icy Lizalfo's Tails, which I have plenty of, and Ice Keese Wings, which means I'll have to go to places where Ice Keese abound. And that is mainly in the Heber region. That or maybe up Mount Hylia. I could probably do up there, too. Actually, you know what? Let's at the very least show off what you get for the level 3. I mean, for what you need for the level 3, because, to be honest, I'm probably not gonna upgrade these past level 2. Luminous Stone and Molduga Guts. Who wants to bet the next one is, Lionel Guts? Probably is. And then there's these. I wish I could upgrade these, but of course, it's just the amount of sapphires you get for the sky stuff, and then for the time stuff, you need ambers. But then, of course, the Fierce Deity stuff. I never really showed this off, did I? So, Hinox toenails for the start, and a scale from each dragon. Fierce Deity mask requires Dinral. The Fierce Deity armor requires Nadra, and the Fierce Deity boots require Harash. And it scales up, so it scales up in which particular item you need. So you'll need Hinox teeth for the next one, and the claw. Yeah, you'll need the teeth and claws for the next ones. And afterwards, you will need the guts and the fang for level 3, and then finally, you'll need Lionel guts and the horn shards for the last one. Now, as much as I would love to upgrade these to at least their level 2 counterparts, I can't because I don't have enough of the required materials. But I'll just at least show you what I need, and then maybe I'll off-screen get those. Just to show you what ability I get for the Fierce Deity / Barbarian stuff. Then I'll go back to Tarrey Town, because I know I've wasted quite a bit of time as it is. Oh yeah, I definitely wasted a bit of time. So, I need 15 Hinox teeth, which means I have to go fight more Hinox. Thankfully, the Blood Moon already happened, so I can go back and fight them. Pretty much. So I need a claw, and claw. Thankfully, you only need one of each part of the dragon for the Fierce Deity set. Thank God!
Aww.
So, I've shown off pretty much all I really need to. And I've shown that I've got more armors in that. But if I wanted to get more of the actual Amiibo armors in that, as well as any other sets that I'm able to get, I actually will have to sell some of my stuff off. So, probably next time, you won't see the soldier set on me, because to be honest, I don't like the soldier set. It's just basically a better Hylian set, but with metal properties, so you can't take it out when you, when there's lightning. Anyway, coming back here to Tarrey Town, we'll be able to talk to the guy again and start the next part, which is more wood, and then we'll have to go to another area, but I'm not going to do that yet. I will save that for the second half of this side quest. But Ronson here will also sell the Desert Foe set. If you do not have access to the Gerudo Secret Club, take care of this side quest and you'll have access to the set. But with the Radiant stuff, it's Gerudo Secret Club or nothing. And that's pretty much it. So you can talk with her. And of course, she behaves like any other shop, except she only has this stuff here. So, I think we've pretty much done enough. Yeah, I think we've kind of done enough. I'm not sure what else I could do at this point. I don't have any spirit orbs, and I don't have any other plans for this video. Because, well, to start the next part of this, I have to have 30 bundles of wood, and I'd have to head to Rito Village, because there is a person there who I will need to recruit and bring to Tarrey Town. What he sells, though, is actually a lot more helpful than the other things around here. Unless you didn't get the Gerudo Secret Club, in which case Ronson would actually be pretty helpful. You know what? I'm gonna sell off my stuff now, just to give a little extra length. I came to sell. I will sell you when I get to them. I will sell you my soldier's helms, soldier helm, and other stuff. Now, I'm not really going to be heading to the Hebrew region for a while, so I don't need the doublet anymore. So, get rid of that. I already sold off the Surwall, so I'm all good with that. I will be holding on to this. I will be holding on to these. Sword again, and is there anything else I could quickly get rid of? You know what? No. I'm all good. I am all good. I have my extra space. And hopefully that'll be enough space for the remaining armors in that, because I know there are still some that I haven't gotten yet. I might take care of those sometime soon. So I think that'll do it for this video. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do, but I do think that I want to start opening up more shrines again, and then do another shrine run, because I know I have a bunch of them that I can do, but I wouldn't mind trying to once again do a long shrine run that lets me take care of a lot of shrines. And I do mean a lot of them. So I'm not I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. I'm really not. But I could also start taking care of stuff in maybe the desert now that I have the Vo set. At the very least, it just means I have more access to areas of the desert, and just overall makes it so I don't have to come out here as much. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't. I'll need to figure it out as I go along, but I figured I at least get a start on Tarrey Town. So, once again, next time, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't have a solid plan yet, and thankfully I have a lot of time to think up one, because I've been actually getting a lot of recording done ahead of time. So, until next time, thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a like. If you wish to follow along this and my other Let's Plays, please consider subscribing. If any concerns come up, I'll let you guys know my Twitter, and additional info in the lower left box of the video, and down in the description below. This has been Matt the Speedstar, aka the Game Rebel, and I will see you guys next time when we run through the next part of Breath of the Wild.